Have you ever noticed how many buildings skip the 13th floor, or how airplanes don't have a row 13? That's all thanks to Triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number 13. But where does this fear come from? And why has it become so widespread? Let's dive into the strange and fascinating history behind Triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia is more than just a superstition. It's a fear that has shaped architecture, travel, and even culture for centuries. But how did the number 13 get such a bad reputation? The fear of 13 has roots in various ancient traditions and myths. In Norse mythology, it's said that 12 gods were having a feast in Valhalla when a 13th uninvited guest named Loki showed up. His arrival led to chaos and tragedy, marking 13 as unlucky. Similarly, in Christianity, there were 13 guests at the Last Supper, and the 13th person to sit down was Judas, the betrayer of Jesus. Across different cultures, 12 is often seen as a complete number. There are 12 months in a year, 12 zodiac signs, and 12 hours on a clock. Adding one more, making it 13, is seen as unsettling or breaking the natural order. The fear of 13 grew over time. In the Middle Ages, some people believed that 13 witches would gather in a coven, and the 13th was the devil himself. In many cultures, Friday the 13th is considered especially unlucky, a day when bad things are more likely to happen. Some historians believe this connection to Friday the 13th may stem from an event in 1307, when King Philip IV of France ordered the arrest of the Knights Templar, a powerful religious military order, on Friday the 13th. This event led to their downfall and further cemented the day's unlucky association. Impact on modern life. The influence of Triskaidekaphobia is everywhere, even if you haven't noticed. Many buildings avoid labeling the 13th floor entirely, jumping straight from 12 to 14. Hotels frequently skip room 13, and many airlines omit row 13 on their planes to avoid unsettling passengers. In fact, some studies show that people are more likely to avoid important activities like flying or making big decisions on Friday the 13th because of this superstition. It's even estimated that the fear of Friday the 13th costs businesses in the US between $700 million and $900 million each year due to people postponing travel, weddings, or business meetings. Is there a scientific explanation? While Triskaidekaphobia is deeply rooted in cultural superstitions, modern psychologists have examined this fear as well. Like many phobias, Triskaidekaphobia may be based on the fear of the unknown, or discomfort with things that feel irregular or out of place. Since 13 disrupts the completeness of 12, it creates anxiety for some people. For those with true Triskaidekaphobia, the fear can be intense, and some may even avoid certain buildings, flights, or dates involving the number 13. So whether you believe in it or not, Triskaidekaphobia has left a lasting mark on our world, affecting everything from the floors in our buildings to the way we plan our lives. The number 13 may just be a number, but its history and cultural significance make it far more than that. Next time you step into an elevator and see the missing 13th floor, you'll know why. Do you believe in the superstition, or is 13 just another number for you? Let us know in the comments.